Good morning all. Today I am discussing about Okuns Law, a law that shows the relationship between unemployment and the growth in real GDP. The business cycle data represent not only the national income account but also it describe the conditions in the labor market. The unemployment rate from 1970 to early 2019 based on the US labor data explains that unemployment rises in each recession. The other labor market measures also tell the similar story. For example, job vacancies as measured by the number of help wanted advertisements in newspapers, etc. all decline during recession. Put simply, during an economic downturn, jobs are very harder to find. This is the similar situation that we are facing even in COVID-19 situation, that people are facing unemployment issues during this season. Let us explain the phenomenon with the help of US data from the Department of Labor. The unemployment rate rises significantly during the period of recession, shown here by the shaded area. That is, the year represent from 1970 to 2005. Data explains that in each period of recession, the unemployment rate tends to rise. The Okuns Law explains the relationship between unemployment and real GDP. Employed workers help to produce goods and services and unemployed workers do nothing. Increase in unemployment rate should be associated with a decrease in the real GDP. The negative relationship between unemployment and GDP is called Okuns Law, named after Arthur Okun, the economist who first studied it. Let us explain Okun's law with the help of the following figure. In this scatter plot, each point represents the data for 1 year. The horizontal axis represents the change in the unemployment rate from the previous year, and the vertical axis represents the percentage change in GDP. This figure clearly shows that year-to-year change in the unemployment rate are closely associated with the year-to-year change in the real GDP. That is, at every percentage point the unemployment rate rises, real GDP growth typically falls by 2%. For example, if the unemployment rate rises from 1 to 3%, the real GDP growth will decline by 1%. This 1% decline in GDP here indicating that the economy is moving towards in a recession point. The Okuns Law is a reminder that the forces that govern the short-run business cycle are very different from those of the long-run economic growth. Long-run growth in GDP is determined primarily by technological progress. In the long-run trend leading to higher standard of living from generation to generation is not associated with any long-run trend in the rate of unemployment. But contrast, short-run movement in GDP are highly correlated with the utilization of economy's labor force. The decline in the production of goods and services that occur during the recession are always associated with increase in joblessness.